ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। अथ नवमोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच
अथ नवमोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्लोक नंबर 32। मां हि पार्थव्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः
मां हि पार्थव्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः
स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्रास्तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम्।
स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्रास्तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम्।
किं पुनर्ब्राह्मणाः पुण्या भक्ता राजर्षयस्तथा
किं पुनर्ब्राह्मणाः पुण्या भक्ता राजर्षयस्तथा
अनित्यमसुखं लोकम् इमं प्राप्य भजस्व माम्।
अनित्यमसुखं लोकम् इमं प्राप्य भजस्व माम्।
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु।
मन्मना
मन्मना
भव
भव
मद्भक्तो
मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु।
मामे वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानं मत्परायणः।
मामे वैष्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानं मत्परायणः।
ॐ तत्सत्।
ॐ तत्सत्।
तत्सत्।
इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु
इति
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु
उपनिषत्सु
ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे
ब्रह्मविद्यायां
ब्रह्मविद्यायां
योगशास्त्रे
योगशास्त्रे
श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे
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 राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगो नाम नवमोऽध्यायः।
राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगो नाम नवमोऽध्यायः।
Last class, when we were seeing the last shloka, power went off. Anyway, we will see it again. Bhagavan had said before, Kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat shantim nigachati. Sadhuhu eva samantavyaha. This is a very famous shloka. Before that, Bhagavan had said, Apiche suduracharaha bhajate mam ananyabhag. But mam ananyabhag. Ananyabhag. Anyam na bhajate. This is the one who has undistracted commitment. Bhakti. Bhakti is jnana. Undistracted commitment for Ishvara. Therefore, it is knowledge. Even though the person is sushtu duracharaha, perfectly is duracharaha, the person of improper conduct, adharmikaha. But if he has ananyabhad, then apichet, even though ye vajanti mam bhaktya, the one who pursue me with dedication, commitment, then the jnanam, the abhinatvam, that is presented. Mayite teshu chapyakam. This is interesting. Mayite teshu chapyakam. The oneness. Mayite teshu aham iti. Previously, Bhagavan had said, if you remember third shloka and the fourth shloka, where the tattvam, the reality, is where it talked about, Bhagavan had said, you have to combine the shloka 4 and 5 to see that. Matstani sarvabhutani, nachagam teshu avastitaha, nachamatstani bhutani. Sarvabhutani matstani, all the bhutas are in me. Agam na teshu. Then having said that, bhutani api na matstani. So here, Satya Mithya talked about. In another place also, Bhuta Brahmacha Bhuta Staha Bhutatma iti. In another place also, Bhagavan has said. Here itself, it's a fifth line, fifth shloka, second line. Bhuta Brahmacha Bhuta Staha iti. Bhuta Bhuta Natna Bhuta Staha Bhuteshu Tishtati na. But in this shloka, the last shloka, Agam Teshu Mayi Agam Bhajate Mama Nanya Bhag Suduracharaha Ye Bhajanti Mam Bhaktiya Sustu Duracharaha Api Mayite Teshu Agamiti. Their oneness and here is Tattvam. We should see the contradictions, not contradictions, a seeming contradiction. Here, Matstani Sarvabhutani Achakam Na Agam Teshu Avastitaha. And having said the second the following shloka, the first line Bhagavan says, Bhutani Navatstani. To understand, already we have seen, for quick understanding. The Gata, the pot is there. Inside the pot, space is there. Outside the pot also spaces. So where is the pot? The pot is in the space. Space has to be there for the pot to be located. So the Gata which is in the space. So therefore or otherwise we can take another example, Raju Sarpa. That is another example, which is a famous example. Even Gata space also, okay, that example also can be taken, but Raju Sarpa will be more clear because where the Adhisthana and Adhyastha. The Raju is the Adhisthana. And what is superimposed on that is Sarpa. Superimposed is Sarpa, that is because of Ajnana. But it is Raju, all the way it is Raju only. To say Sarpa is in the Raju, to say Sarpa in the Raju, it's not correct. Where is Sarpa in the Raju? It is Sarpam only. It is Sarpaha eva Raju. Aso Sarpaha eva Kutra asti, sorry, Aso Rajuga eva Kutra asti Sarpaha. It is a rope only. Where is the snake? Sarpaha Kutra asti. Aso Raju eva. That is a Raju. It is just a rope only. The rope where is a Sarpa? The Sarpa is Adhyastha, it is superimposed. So for anything to be superimposed, there must be Adhisthana, and Adhisthana is Satyam. Adhisthana cannot have the superimposed as its attributes. And that which is superimposed must have Adhisthana. So Satyam Mithya must be here, it's clear. So therefore Satyam is, it is free, it is independent. And Mithya it has to be dependent on the Adhisthana, the Satya. So, therefore Rajju, which is Satya, on which the Sarpa is superimposed, therefore Sarpa is Mithya. Therefore to say all the beings are in me, where are the beings? All the beings are superimposed on me, the Brahma. So what is there is only Brahma. What is, as we say, what is there is only Rajju, on which only the snake is superimposed. Similarly, the beings are not there really. It is not that all the beings, I have all the beings in me. Where are the beings? Everything is Brahma. Therefore, Matsani, Machamastani, Bhutani. And also, I am also not in them. How can Teshu, in that I can be? I am not dependent on them. They are dependent on me. Just for Satya Mithya is pointed out here. Matstani Sarva Bhutani, having said, in me all the means without me they cannot be. There, without me, Satya Adhishtanamina Adhyastha Bhutani na Santi. Therefore, Matstani Sarva Bhutani. Nachaham Tesho Avasit. I don't depend on them. Even on me, Nachamastani Bhutani. Bhutani na Matstani. Even Bhutas are not there in me. Dismissing the Bhutas. It means what is there is only Brahma Eva, Ishvara Eva. Therefore, Satyam alone is there. As Raju alone is there. That is Sarpa. Superimposing Sarpa is your mistake. You commit the mistake. To look for Sarpa in a Raju is ridiculous. What is there is only, it is Raju only. Therefore, Dharma Eva. Where are the Bhutani? Bhutani Kutra Santi? Nasti Eva. So there we can see this playing with the words Bhagavan has done. And here in this shloka, where Jnanam, Jiva Brahma Aikyam, Jnanam is talked about for a Jnani who has the knowledge of the oneness of Jivatma and Paramatma, oneness of himself with the Paramatma. And Jnani to Atmaya Mematam, iti Bhagavan has said before. And therefore he says, Magite Teshu Akam. Here there is no interdependency. Magite Teshu Akam means I am he is me. Or oneness of a Jnanam here. So the context we have to see. Magite Teshu Cha Api Akam. So therefore here Jiva Brahma Aikyam, the non-difference, the oneness of Jivatman, Paramatma. So the same words, but have different meanings. Mastani, nacha mastani bhutani, mastani cha bhutani, nacha nachaham teshu vasitaha, nacha mastani bhutani. That is previously said. That the tattvam, dharma tattvam talked about. Here, aikyam is talked about. Magite teshu chaham. And previously also, in 6th chapter also, Bhagavan has said, Samaham Sarvabhuteshu Name Bhaktaha Na Pranashyati. There also Bhagavan has said, I am he is me. For him, I am not remote. For me, he is not remote. But non-remoteness. Non-remoteness means oneness. So therefore, ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya bhaktya. What bhakti here? Nishkama bhakti. Not sakama. Sakama means dharmartha, kama, purushartha, 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 purusharthan. Ye ichanti. Te dharmartha kaminaha. Dharmartha kaminaha. They are, in other words, priority in the language of Kathopanishad. Priority. We are not talking about priority. We are not talking about it. Sakama bhakti means they are after prayers, therefore priority. The one who has sakama bhakti, kamena saka vartate bhakti, that is sakama bhakti. Therefore, they must be after either dharma, artha, or kama, parichinna purusha. That is after limited ends. They are not talked about. Magite teshu cha aham iti jnanam is talked about. Therefore, they must be mukshu. Mumukshu, therefore, jnanam. Bhaktya, commitment is involved. Therefore, jnanam. Therefore, bhaktya, Ishwar bhaktya, nishkama bhaktya. Nishkama bhakti, when it is jnanam. When there is no kama, then what separates him from the Lord? It is ajnanam. Ajnanam has to go. Therefore, jnanam. Therefore, bhakti has to be nishkama bhakti. Bhakti doesn't have any axe to grind that. That bhakti is only in the form of the knowledge. Then only we can say magite teshu cha apyaham iti. Non-duality, advaita. Advaita bhakti. Advaita bhakti, advaita jnanam, same. We call by the word bhakti or jnanam. Swasvarunupana sandhanam bhakti iti abhidiyate. As Acharya, Shankaracharya said in Vivekachudamani. Therefore, the one who has ventured into the pursuit of jnanam, even if the person is uduracharaha, sakam sadhu eva mantavyaha, he should be considered as a sadhu because he has taken the firm resolve to understand the truth. Yes, he has taken the resolve to get the clarity with regard to the oneself and Ishvara, the non-difference. Therefore, once this the samyak vyavasayatmika buddhi comes, then that person becomes dharmatma only. Shashvat shanti nikachati. Dharmatma bhutva shashvat shanti nikachati. No time he gets this shashvat shanti, the shanti, that knowledge. In no time he will get Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma. He becomes Dharmatma. Once he is committed to know this truth, then naturally he will become a Dharmatma. Previously, he would have been Sushtu Duracharha. Now, he has to be. The person cannot be a Adharmika at the same time be a Mumukshu. Not possible. Two contradictory things. Two absolutely contradictory. A person cannot be a Mumukshu at the same time he cannot be a Adharmika. Mumukshu should be a Dharmika. Therefore, Kshipram Bhavati Dharmatma. And may you know that person na pranashyati, name bhaktaha. Name bhaktaha na pranashyati. He's a bhakta. Why is he called a bhakta? Because he's after me, therefore bhakta. He's after me means he's after the knowledge. Therefore bhaktaha eva. Iti. Manhi partha vipashitya hepisi papayonayaha. As we saw, this is a controversial shloka. Not really. This papayonayaha, the sayaha, and Vaishyaha, Tata Shudraha, these words are mentioned. It's not to demean or to belittle any, but he says, Mam Vyapashitya, resorting to me, they also will get paramgati in spite of the disadvantages they have because of the upadhi or because of the surroundings or because of their mental indispositions. They also will get me. They also will gain me. They also will get jnanam and become free. That is the idea. The Papa Yoneha, as we saw, referring to the people who are born to the parents, whose achara is not in keeping with dharma. Therefore, Papa Yoneha. An interesting thing is Madhusudana Saraswati takes the Papa Yoneha to be Rudradeha, that is crocodiles, etc., animals. And Shankaracharya takes the Papa Yoneha as the adjective to Striyaha. Dashyam we will see. Because then the disadvantageous position, therefore, Papa Yoneha taking the word as adjective to Striyaha. And of course, Vaishyaha, Shudraha, as we saw before, Vaishyaha who are Rajas Pradhana backed up by Sattva. Rajas Pradhana. So when Rajas is its Pradhana, it's a disadvantage only. Because for Jnanam, one has to be relatively, Jnanam is through Antakarnam. Antakarnam is called Sattvam. When the Antakarnam, another word for Antakarnam is Sattvam. Why we call Sattvam? Because when the Antakarnam is Sattva Pradhana, Satvika, then Jnanam is not far away. And Brahmanaha, they are called Brahmanaha because they are Sattva Guna Pradhana Purushaha. Whoever it may be, not born because of Jati or it is by Gunataha. And Vaishyaha, they are traders, business people. Therefore, they cannot be Sattva Pradhana, but if they want, they have to work for it and make Sattva as a Pradhana, then naturally they will become Brahmanaha. So Vaishyaha, since they are born in the Vaishya and they are involved in that particular trading activities, therefore, they are Raja Pradhana backed up by Sattva, and Shudraha is Tava Pradhana. Therefore, what will happen to them? They also, once they make this commitment, they also will gain Jnanam. That is the idea. When it is so, then what to talk about Brahmanaha, Punyaha, who are Brahmanaha, that Sattva Pradhana Purushaha, either because of Guna or because of Karma. Karma also, it's a grace. That is a profession also in keeping with that's the Guna, the Brahmanaha, Sattva Pradhana. The profession also is not like trading and all. It is also helps in retaining or enhancing the Sattva Guna. It's a blessing. Then what to talk about them? And Rajashiyaha Tata. Rajarshi, Kshatriyaha. Because they are also Raja Pradhana, but backed up by Sattva, Kshavitam. I said Vaishyaha, Sattva Pradhana backed up by Tamas. Therefore, they are the disadvantaged position. Whereas Kshatriyaha, they are Raja Pradhana backed up by Sattva. That is why they enjoy the same status as that of the Brahmana. I mean, advantageous position they have. So, Vaishyaha, as we saw, Vaishyaha and Kshatriyaha, both are Raja Pradhana. The difference between them is Kshatriyaha, they are Kshatriyas are those, they are Raja Pradhana backed up by Sattva. That is why all the kings, the Parampara, even as in the 4th chapter, Bhagavan said, the list, he gave the list of the people from whom the tradition was handed over. All are Rajarishis. Imam Vivasvatam Yogam Proktavanakam Abhyayamiti. So Vaishyaha is Raja Pradhana backed up by Tamas. When Tamas backs up the Rajas, then naturally they are not disadvantageous position. Vaishyaha. So therefore, what to talk about Brahmanaha and Rajashayaha, they will easily gain it. Otherwise, we have to interpret the shloka other way also. We can interpret. Possibility is there interpreting. That is, one has to grow to become a Brahmana or Kshatriya. From Kshatriya to Brahmana, in fact, Brahmanaha is Sattva Pradhana Purushaha. It means one has to grow to be that person having Sattva Guna predominant. It means Sadhana Chatushte Sampannaha. In fact, the very meaning of the word Brahmana is Brahma Janati iti Brahmanaha. Who can know Brahma? Adhikari. Who is Adhikari? Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampannaha. Therefore, Brahmanaha sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha sattva pradhana purushaha. So that once they become, then the goal is not for. So having known this loka is anityam, this loka is anitya loka, having done the viveka, nitya nitya viveka, imam lokam prapya bhajasva, mam bhajasva, may you pursue me. Don't get entangled in this anitya loka, anitya loka, and anityam, this sukam, which is obtained in the loka, ihaloka as well as paraloka. Imam lokam, as we saw, the sukam obtained here is anitya, or this anityam, this loka itself is anityam. Sukam also anityam, and loka itself is anityam. Why loka? Because everything changes. Gachati gachati iti jagat. Every moment it changes. As we saw, this anityam can be an adjective to loka or anityam sukam. This loka, which is where the sukha is obtained, is anityam. You can take that meaning also. Having obtained, having gained, mam bhajasva, may you pursue me. Mam bhajasva, mam sevas. Imam lokam manushya lokam prapya. Imam lokam prapya, and that too the manushyattvam labdva. Having obtained this manushya sharira, durlabham trayame vaitata devanugraha yetukam, manushyattvam mukshutvam mahapurusha samshayah. Therefore, this durlabham manushyattvam prapya mam bhajasva, may you worship me. Iti. And interesting thing, Bhashyakara says, anityam shanabhanguram iti. Anityam shanabhanguram asukam sukavarjitam. Anityam asukam. Anityam asukam. Sukam varjitam, devoid of sukha. It means that which seems to be a sukha will be dukkha only. Therefore, sukha varjitam. Imam lokam manushya lokam prapya. So, manushya lokam prapya means manushya janma prapya, and manushya janma is durlabham. Therefore, mam bhajasva. Don't waste your time. This manushya janma is, out of so many probabilities, it is obtained. Therefore, mam bhajasva iti. Then the last shloka which we are seeing, manmana, it's a beautiful shloka here. Manmana bhavad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru is an often quoted shloka. So manmana bhava, manmana bhava, manmana bhava, manmana bhava. So you can see manas shabda, this sakaranta shabda, manas shabda. So manas is manaha manasi manamsi, manmana bhava, atma, like it is now, it is Shvetam, it is Bhuvri samasa. Therefore manmana, when it will become manmana iti, like Vedas, Vedaha, Vedaso, Vedasaha. Similarly here also it is compound, Bhuvri compound, manmana, mayi, mat, that is man, mat is, man is mat, that is mayi. Asma shabdasya saptami, mayi. Mayi, manaha, manaha is chitta, yasya saha, manmanaha, which is visarga is there. Don't forget Vedaha is Pratama Vibhakti. Vedaha, Vedaso, Vedasaha, Sakaranta, Vedashabda, Pullinga. Manas will be Manaha, Manasi, Manamsi. So Manmanaha Baba. May you become Manmanaha. Mat become Manna. Sandhi. Therefore, Mahi Manaha Chittam Yasya Saha. The one who has a mind, Chittam, in me. That person is called Manmanaha. Machittaha ityartha. In other words, you can say Machittaha. That is also Chittaha. Chittam is Napumsakalinga. Machittaha. Magi Chittam Yasya Saha Machittaha. Machittaha Bhava. It is Manmanaha. Manmanaha Bhava. May you have the mind committed to me. Committed to me, committed to Ishvara. Don't commit yourself to various things in the world. Don't get entangled dharma artha kama. That may be there, but they should subserve the moksha purushartha. Therefore, manmanaha. Manmanaha shows the commitment of the person. Therefore, a person may do so many things, but his commitment is towards the Lord. Therefore, so may you be committed to me. Then, Mad Bhaktaha Bhava, may you become a devotee. May you be devoted to me. Mad Bhaktaha. Mad Bhaktaha is Mai, in me. Bhaktiman. Bhaktiman. Bhakti is not just an emotion. Following the commandments of the Shastra, of the Lord. That is Bhakti. But to follow, one has to follow the commandment Dharma. Shastra ordains do's and don'ts. One has to follow the words of the Shastra, the words of the Lord. Therefore, one has to be a follower of the commandments of Ishvara, which is in the form of the Shastra. Therefore, Mad Ajnanavarti Bhava iti. What the Shastra says, follow that, so that you will reach me. So that is the devotion. May you become devoted to me. May you pursue me. May you have commitment, the unfaltering, unshakable commitment, the love for me. If you are convinced about moksha, moksha is a pursuit which everyone, which already sought through the other things, other purushartha. If you know that, and looking for and going after other purushartha will not give the satisfaction. You will not give the end what I really want to gain. If you're convinced, then you must be after. You must naturally you will turn towards Bhagavan alone. You will be a mumukshu alone. Therefore, get convinced and be devoted to moksha purushartha. So therefore, have the mind which is committed to me. Have bhakti. So bhakti is emotion, but it is not just emotion. Emotion also. So once you are committed, naturally you will have all the feelings for the Lord. So therefore, Bhagavan Ishvara is subject matter of Vedanta. Therefore, when you are interested in studying Shastra and knowing the truth. Therefore, knowing the truth means it is only in the form of Shastra, studying, learning, Shravanam. Therefore, that becomes your object of your love. Therefore, Shravanam becomes your object of your love. Because Ishvara is what you seek. Therefore, Shastram becomes, Shravanam becomes the object of your love. Therefore, when Jnanam becomes the object of your love, then what happens? Then you are a Jignasu. Previously, you are a Mumukshu. You want moksha. And moksha is only through Jnanam. Therefore, now you understand that only through Jnanam, Bhagavan is gained, Ishvara is gained. Therefore, you become a Jignasu. The Jignasu Bhakti. As Bhagavan said in the 7th chapter, 4 types of Bhakta. Jignasu is also Jignasu Bhakti. Jignasu Bhaktaha. And ultimate Bhakta is Jnani. Jignasu it's a stage. Artha Bhakti, Artharthi, then Jignasu. Jignasu and Jnani, they belong to a different category. Thereafter, Moksha Purushartha. One is already reached, that is Jnani. Other one is in the process. Therefore, Jignasu. So, Mad Bhaktaha Bhava means Jignasu Bhava. That's why we have to interpret this shloka. Jignasu Bhava, may you committed to Jnanam, knowledge of me, knowledge of Ishvara. Madhyaji Bhava. Otherwise, Madbhaktaha means if you take simple meaning, may you become a devotee of me. So all the time you will be doing bhajans of some name. That is fine. That is all punya to start with. But one cannot remain there. One has to grow. So therefore bhakti means bhakti is not made, it's not belittled. Taking the names of the Lord in the form of japa, etc. They are not belittled, but all these are for which, and that is called a bhakti. Therefore, jnanam, jignasu. All these are meant for the person to be committed to jnanam. So one is a means, other one is the end. So jignasu is the end. For that, all the other upasana, etc., can be a means. So therefore, mad bhaktaha, Bhakti, yes, Jignasu. Jignasu also Bhakti only. Jignasu Bhaktaha. Jignasu, Jnatum Ichuhu. What Jnatum Ichuhu? When Ichuhu is there, desire is there to know. So naturally, that becomes the object of your love. You want to know it. You don't want to know that which is not the object of your love. That which is the object of my love, that alone I want to know, I want to pursue. Therefore, Jignasu, Bhaktaha. Then Madhyaji, Madhyaji, Yaj, Dhatu, Yaji, Madhyaji. So this is another interesting word, Madhyaji. Mat Yajana Shilaha. Yajanam means Pujanam, Upasanam. So, Mam Ishwaram Yashtum, Pujayitam Shilam Yasya. Iti. By that word, you get Madhyaji. Tachila, Tat Sadhukari, that Sutram is there, Sut Pratyaya. By that, Nini Pratyaya, Madhyajin is a Pratipadika. Madhyaji, Madhyajino, Madhyajinakaranta. So, Ishwaram Yashtum Pujayitum Shilam Yasya. Iti, by that Yajanam, Pujanam, Madhyaji, the word is derived. So, Yaj plus Nini Pratyaya becomes Yajin. So, Yaji, Madhyaji. Mat is Mam Ishwaram. Ishwaram. So therefore, Madhyaji, Yajanashilaha, Mat Yajanashilaha, Ishvara Yajanashilaha ityartaha. So this means the person does the Yajanam, Pujanam, Puja means Yajna, Homa, Prarthana, Japa, everything. For what? Antakarna Shuddhyartam. Antakarna Shuddhi for what? To gain knowledge and therefore Ishvara. To gain Ishvara and therefore knowledge, and therefore moksha. To gain the knowledge of Ishvara and therefore moksha. To gain Ishvara means to gain knowledge. Therefore, knowing Ishvara is gaining freedom. So therefore, all the prarthana, all the rituals, whatever we do, it's for Antakarna Shuddhyartham. Therefore, Madhyaji, may all your religious activities, whatever may all it be for the sake of Antakarna Shuddhi. Ishvara is involved in everything. May you perform. Generally, we perform the ritual not for even though we say Ishvara Prityartham, it's just a word. Ishvara Prityartham means to become the object of the love of Ishvara. When you will become object of love of Ishvara? Of course, Samoham Sada Bhuteshu, Bhagavan I said before. But see the statement, Mayite Teshu Chaham. That is only by Jnanam. That is what Ishvara Prityartham is. Ultimate Ishvara Prityartham is Jnanam. So therefore, even though in all our the Homa Yajna, Ishvara is involved, but the purpose for which we do the Homa is different. We say a specific purpose, Sankalpa we do. But here, there is no other Sankalpa. Only Sankalpa is Ishvara Anugraha for knowing Ishvara and therefore Moksha. Nothing else is sought after. That is the Madhyaji, committed to me, highly committed to me alone. Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru. Namaskuru. Namaskaram Guru. Just offering Namaskara. One time in the morning, one time in the evening. No, that is not the meaning. You can say, don't have time, Prataha Sayam Namaskaram Guru Mam. But that is not the Namaskara. Namaskara is Namaskara when we will do. Namaskara is done. It's a form of, it's an expression, it's a form of surrender. Surrendering to the Lord. Surrendering. That is, therefore, it is yoga. The attitude is involved. So, therefore, that is a surrender. That is the yoga. So, you surrender everything to the Lord. It means you surrender your raga, you surrender your dvesha. That is the namaskara here. Namaskara. The raga, dvesha, everything is surrendered to the Lord. Therefore, whatever to be done, you do it without any raga, dvesha. Therefore, karma yoga, karma yogi, namaskara. That is this is expression. The karma yogi's natural expression is namaskara, surrender. Its attitude is the form of the namaskara, the salutation. Salutation also, namaskara, physical namaskara also is an expression. That is an expression. Here, namaskuru, not only the physical, it is more more than physical, it is the attitude. Surrendering the one's raga dvesha to the Lord. That is namaskara. So surrendering, therefore, one has to conform to dharma. Now, that is namaskara, namaskuru. So having done all this, what is the result? Mam evam evam atmanam yuktva. Atmanam yukta. Having prepared oneself in this way, then what is the result? Finally, what the person will get? Antakarna Shuddhi also is gained, having followed Upasana, Karma Yoga, Upasana, and Antakarna Shuddhi. Antakarna Shuddhi also. Antakarna Shuddhi is for the sake of what? What then? Antakarna Shuddhi is not for the sake of Antakarna Shuddhi. The means is for the end. What is the end? Mam eva aishyasi. Yendatoho. Yingato udatoho. Rupam aishyasi. You will gain me alone. Mam eva aishyasi. Mam Ishwaram Aishyasi. You will in time. Kalena. So evam ukta prakarena, if you do, then in course of time, mam eva aishyasi. Matparayanaha bhutva mam eva aishyasi. Agamishyasi. Mam prapsyasi. Matparayanaha san. Matparayanaha. That is aham Ishwaram is the param ayanam. Ayanam is movement. Gatihi. Ramayanam we say. Gati. Gatihi is Jivanam. That Ramayanam is the life of Rama. Ayanam, Gatihi. The way he conducts a life dharmically, that is Ayanam, Gatihi. Movement. So here, Param Ayanam. Ayanam is Gatihi. So Yasya Saha. So Aham is Ayanam, Gatihi, Yasya Saha. Saha. Saha is Vatparayanaha. Vatparayanaha. That is, I am the Param Ayanam, Param Gati, Paramartha Purushartha. Matparayanaha means I am the ultimate end. Gatihi, the movement. See, in Sanskritam we know that Gati, the movement. The place of reach, the destination is called karma. Karma will take Ditya Vibhakti. Ramaha Vanam Gachati goes where the place of reach, the destination is Vana, therefore Vana Ditya Vibhakti. So Gatihi, the moment is involved. The moment means it starts from somewhere and it has to end somewhere. The ending. What is the end? Gatihi, the movement for gaining or reaching certain end. What is the end? Agameva. So that but Agam Param Ayanam Yasya Saha, for whom I am the ultimate end. Therefore, Matparayanaha, referring to the person for whom I am the ultimate end. That person, what will happen to that person? Evam, having prepared so, that person, Mameva Aishyasi. Evam Yuktva Atmanam. Atmanam is reflexive pronoun, not Sachidananda Atma. Having prepared oneself in this way, Mameva Aishyasi. He reaches me alone. He will gain me alone. Gaining in the form of knowing. Will discover Aham Atma Ishwaraha iti. That is the yoga, that is the becoming one. Becoming one, there is no big physical union. Jivatma, Paramatma, physical union. It is the union, is in terms of recognizing me, the Lord, as oneself. Therefore, it is in terms of knowledge. Therefore, evam yuktva atmanam chittam antakarnam yuktva, having prepared oneself, mam eva ishyasi. Iti. This the chapter is concluded. And the name of the chapter, it's a beautiful chapter. It's good to memorize this chapter. All the shlokas and most important and oft-quoted shlokas are there. And all the shlokas are really wonderful shlokas. Often quoted shlokas are there, this chapter only. The third and fourth shloka, Yoga Kshemam Mahamyaham, etc. So many shlokas. Of course, all the shlokas I would say. Just 32 shlokas only. It's good to memorize this chapter. Generally, we come to 15th chapter and 12th chapter. just one less number of shlokas, and this chapter, 9th chapter. And it is Raja Vidya. This chapter is called Raja Vidya. Om Tat Sati iti, all these words already we have seen. Every time we are seeing Om Tat Sati iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Su Upanishadsu, Brahma Vidyayam. So this chapter is in the form of Samvada, dialogue between Bhagavan and Arjuna. And the chapter is named Raja Vidya, the king of knowledge. This is Raja Vidya. Raja Vidya is Shashti Tatpurish Samasa. Raja Vidya. And this is Raja Vidya, Raja Yugyam also. It is secret of all the secrets. Therefore, king of secrets. And it is in the Gita, Brahma Vidyayam, Yoga Shastra, Gita, which is a Yoga Shastra. And it is Brahma Vidya. The subject matter of Gita is Brahma and Yoga, Karma Yoga, of course. Therefore, this chapter is Raja Vidya, Raja Yoga concludes. Iti Navama Adhyayaha, Navamaha Adhyayaha, Samaptaha. Next chapter is 10th chapter. So we will see quickly the summary, try to complete today. The summary of this. So next chapter, 10th chapter, that we will start after the Navaratri break. So this chapter, there is no Arjuna Uvacha. It's a continuation. So therefore, directly Bhagavan Uvacha only. So Bhagavan Uvacha. So you can see this is chapter 9th chapter, which is in the Madhyama Shatkam. So Madhyama Shatka, Shatkasya, Tatparya is Tat Padartha, Vichara, Tat Padam. Ishvara Vicharaha, that is the topic of the Madhyama Shatkam. Madhyama Shatkam is 7 to 12th chapter. Tat Pada Vicharaha. 1 to 6 is Tompada Vicharaha. So therefore here it is Ishvara Vicharaha, otherwise Tat Padartha Vicharaha. Tat Padam, Tat Tumasi, Mahavakyasya Tat Padasya Vicharaha. Therefore Tat Padartha Vicharaha. Tat Padam, Brahma Padam, Brahma, the nature of Ishvara has to be known. That is the done here. So the Bhagavan starts the teaching with the introduction to the Ishvara Jnanam, knowledge of Ishvara, which is the means for moksha. So the shloka from the 1 to 3 gives an introduction. Idam tate gudyatamam. So I will give you the knowledge which is secret, the most secret, knowing which Vijnana Sagitam also. Vijnana Sagitam, Nirguna Brahmajnanam Sagitam. To you, Anasuyave, by that the sadhana chatushtaya also indicated. To you, I will teach you, by knowing which you will become Ashubhat Mokshase, free from samsara. Therefore, the knowledge of Ishvara, that is a means for moksha. Ashubhat samsara mokshase. And what is that knowledge? The knowledge is not, the Vidya is not simple Vidya, it is Vidyanam Raja. Vidyanam Raja, Raja Vidya, not Vidya Raja. Like Raja Danta. Raja Dantadishu, Param Vajat Samasa. Vidyanam Raja, Raja Vidya. And it is Raja Gugyam, the king of the secrets. And it is Idam Uttamam, the greatest, Uttamam, Pavitram. Pavitram is purifier. And Uttamam, the greatest purifier, this knowledge. Because ultimate the dirt, which is Ajnanam, is purified, is removed by this knowledge. Therefore, ultimate purifier. And it is, the knowledge is glorified. Apavitram idam uttamam, and it is pratyaksha avagam. It is directly available. So pratyaksham, not pratyaksha means pratyaksha brahma. Pratyaksha avagamam. It is dharmyam. It is not opposed to dharma, and it is susukam kartum avayam, which can be easily accomplished. So encouraging Arjuna to pursue, because it is, you have accomplished many things in life. This is simple. Susukam kartum avayam. And in the next shloka, by Anvaya Vatireka, It says, those who do not know me, Miswarupa, those who do not have Shraddha, Ashraddhadhanaha, Purushaha. So they will not, what they will do? They're all Ashraddhadhana Purushaha. What is their Lord? They don't have Shraddha in me and they don't have Shraddha in the Shastram. Therefore, Smriti Samsara Vartmani, having not gained, they will continue to revel in Samsara. Revel means suffer in Samsara, which is, this is by Anvaya Vatireka. Having presented this Jnanam and the benefits of Jnanam, if and presenting to Vatireka, those who do not want me, those who are not interested in me, they will continue to be a samsari. They suffer in samsara. Iti Anvaya Vatireka, Vyam, this Priyaji Upadesha is given, the first introduction is given, the first three shlokas. Then the fourth shloka onwards, Mayatatamidam Sarvam. Here, the nature, Ishwar Swarupa is talked about. Sarva Vyapakatvam, Abhyaktam, Yadishtanam, and all beings in me. I am the Srishti Siti Laya Karanam, Aham Akarta, Vokta, Sakshi, Iti, Ishvara, Swarupa. Maya Tata Vidam Sarvam. Everything is pervaded by me. Therefore, Ishvara is all pervasive. Avyakta Murtina, in the form of existence, therefore Avyakta. Existence, Astitvam. So therefore, everything is pervaded by. Therefore, Nirgunam Brahma Aham Iti. Then we saw Mastani Sarvabhutani, Nachagam Teshvastitaha, that already we saw. As Satya Mithya is talked about. Then it's important to be understood that Satya Adhishtanam of this Mithya Jagat, me alone, iti. Then Aham, Yata Akashaha, here Bhagavan gives a Drishtanta. Drishtanta of Akasha and Vayu. Vayu is Sarvagata, Sarvatraha. Sarvatraha Gacchati, Sarvatraha Mahan Vayu. What about Akasha? Akasha, Vayu is fine, but Akasha is, the Vayu is situated in the Akasha. So therefore, the Vayu can move and therefore Vayu can pick up good smell as well as bad smell. What about Akasha? And it remains untouched. Therefore, this Asangatvam, another Lakshana, Asangatvam is pointed out. So as the Vayu is accommodated by the Akasha, so too all the Bhutas are accommodated by me. And I remain uncontaminated, unadulterated, Asangatvam. So Asangatvam talked about. Then Sarabhutani Kaunteya, all the Bhutas, they emerge from me and they come to me alone. So I am the source. So therefore I am Srishtikarta, Layakarta, Sithikarta. And Bhuta Gramam Imam Krishnam, Avasham Prakute Vashat, Ashamam Tani Badranti, Dhananjaya. Therefore, here Bhagavan is free from Bandha. He is free from Bandha. All the beings they come and go, but he is neither Karta nor Abhokta. Only when Bhagavan is Karta, then he has to be a Bhokta. He is neither Karta nor Abhokta. Tani Karmani Maam na Nibadranti. And what about me? Aham Udasinam. Udasinavat Asinam. Udasinaha. I am remain unattached. Asaktam. Udasinam. Udasinavat. Indifferent. Indifferent means it is not asaktam, not attached. Udasinavat asaktam teshu karmasu. Maya dakshina prakriti suyate. In the presence of me, Maya creates this sacharacharatmakam jagat. I am prepared over me, Maya dakshina prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Vetunanena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. So the presence of me, therefore Sakshi. So the Sakshi, I am there, therefore, in the presence of me, presided over me, that Maya does the job of this Srishti. Iti 4 to 10. About Ishvara, the Swarupa, is talked about. Then in the 11th and the 12th shloka, Avajananti, Samsara Karanam. What is Samsara Karanam? Ajnanam. Therefore, ajnanam, that is point out, avajananti, not knowing me. Mudaha, this muda janaha, take myself to be a tanum ashitam, endowed with sharira. Mama parambhavam ajanantaha, they don't know me. Therefore, they are what? They are moha, shaha, moha, karmana, all these words describe the ajnanis. Therefore, moha, shaha, moha, karmana, moha, jnana, chetasaha, all the words we have seen. Rakshasi, masurim, chaiva, they are prakritim, mohinim, ashitaha, they are prakritim, mohinim, ashitaha, they are caught in the prakriti, prakritim, mohinim, maya. So, it means they don't have Shraddha in me, Shraddha in Shastram. They are committed to Artha Kama. They are Moga Shaha, Moga Karmanaha, Moga Jnanam, Viveka also not the Vicheta Saha, no Viveka. Therefore, what happened to them? Rakshasi Masurim Chiva Prikutim, Moginim Ash, they resort to the Tamo, they are Tamo Guna Pradana Purushaha. Therefore, they indulge, they involve in all the actions which are prohibited. Moginim Ashitaha. Rakshasi, Masuri, Mohini. Mohini is delusion. The people are given to the Prakriti. Prakriti is Mohini, whose nature is of delusion. Make them delude and commit mistakes. Therefore, they are under the sway of Maya. We say sway of Maya. Maya is not, it's not somewhere else. It is in the Buddhi alone. Ajnanam. Therefore, they are overpowered by their delusion. Because they are after the Parichinna Purushartha, Arthakama, Purushartha Pradhana, mainly Arthakama. Therefore, they are Rakshasi, Masurim, Prakritim, Ashitya, resorting to Rakshasi Prakriti, the Guna. Rakshasi, Asurim, means they refer to Tamoguna. Because of Tamoguna only they involved, they are Bhoga Pradhana Purushaha, they are interested only in Bhoga, and therefore they go to any extent, they commit violence. Asuri is, it is Rajah Pradhana. So Tama Pradhana, Rajah Pradhana. So therefore their mental disposition is not Sattva, they are Tama Pradhana. Therefore they are involved in Bhoga at the cost of anything, commit violence, Himsa, they are Raga Dvesha. Therefore they will continue to be in Samsara. Therefore Samsara Karanam, the Samsara Karanam is pointed out. Rakshasim Asurim Prakritim Ashitaha. Natu Satvikim Prakritim. My another Prakriti is a Satviki. They don't resort to that. They are Rakshasim Asurim Prakritim Ashitaha Shitaha. This is the Karanam for Samsara. Having said that, in the 13 to 15 sloka, the solution to Samsara, that is talked about. How Devim Prakritim Ashitaha. Mahatmana, whereas the great people, they resort to my Devim Prakritim, Satvikim Prakritim, Devi Prakriti. Therefore, and they worship me, Ananya Manasaha, Mam, Nyatva. They committed to me by the mind, not distracted. Therefore, Ananya Manasaha, Mahatmanaha, Ananya Manasaha, they are of the Satvika disposition, the mental disposition, Satvika, Ananya Manasaha, and with undistracted mind, they worship me, Mahatmanaha, Satatam Kirtayantaha, Yatantaha, and they are Dridhavrataha, Namasyantaha, Mam Namasyantaha, Nityaktaha, Bhaktya Nityaktaha, Mam Upasate, Jnana Yajnana Chapyanye, Yachanta Mam Upasate, Yekatvena Pratatvena Bhaguda, Vishwato Mukram, Iti, Samsara, Karana Nivrittihi, is said here. Then the 16th shloka to 20th shloka, Ishvara is presented as everything. Ishvara is presented as everything because the following chapter, 10th and 11th chapter, 11th chapter going to be Vishwarupa Darshan. In the 10th chapter also we are going to see the Ishvara, the glory of Ishvara. So Ishvara is presented here as everything. Agam kratuhu, agam yajnaha, agam sada iti, agam jagataha pita, mata, pita magha. I am the one to be known. Vedyam, Pavitram, Omkaraha. I am not. I am the all the Vedas. I am the Gatihi. I am the Bharta. Aham Prabhu. Aham Sakshi. Aham Nivasaha. Aham Sharanam, Sugrutu, Prabhaha, Pralayam, Sthanam, Nidanam, Bijam, Abhiyam. Aham Tapami, Varsham. I alone make the rain come. I am the cause of the rain. Nigradami Utsrajamicha. I alone absorb water from the ocean and make them flow and make them come down as rain. Aham Mrityuhu, Amritam. Everything is myself. Iti Ishvara, everything is presented in this shloka up to 20. And therefore, Trividyaha Mamso, here also it is said here, Trividyaha Mamso Mapaha. Therefore, Trividyaha, that is Trividya. Trividya referring to three Veda, Trividyaha. That is Rig Yajur Sama Veda. Trividyaha. Here referring to the people who are committed to the three Vedas, involved in rituals, perform rituals for gaining Artha Kama, of course, Dharma Artha Kama. Therefore, they do that and go to Swargaloka, and therefore, having gone to Swargaloka, having exhausted their punya, they come back. Etam bhakta Swargalokam vishalam, Chine punye, Matyalokam vishanti. So, compared to the Asurim, Rakshasim, Prakratim, Ashitaha, these people are better because they follow the Shastra and at least they work for some, they work for gaining certain Sukha through, of course, through invoking, through the grace of Ishvara. So first is, as in the language of Chindayananda, first is animal man, then man, then God man. So first is Tama Pradhana. Now here they are Raja Pradhana. And for Jnanam we require Sattva. So therefore 60 to 20 and here, presented. Then in the next shloka, from 20 from here onwards, starts the Sattva Pradhana Bhakti, that is Nishkama Bhakti. Therefore talks about both the Sakama Bhakti as well as Nishtama Bhakti. Both are talked about in this shloka from 20 onwards, 20 to 29. Sakama Bhaktiya Swargaloka Praptihi Ityadi. Nishkama Bhaktiya Ishvara Praptihi. So that is the topic here. Sakama Bhakti and Nishkama Bhakti. Sakama Bhakti talked about in 19 and 20, 20 and 21. And Nishkama Bhakti from 22 onwards. Ananya Shintayantam are the most famous shloka. Ye janaha paripasate. And then I take care of the Shema and Yoga. Anya devataha pe bhajante, not knowing that they worship me alone, but I am the one who is invoked in and through all the devata, because I am the Ijnana Sabha Ijnanam Bhokta Prabhu Agameva. Mam na abhijananti. They don't know me. Therefore, what happened? Tatvena Shavanti te iti. Not knowing me, therefore they go to different lokas and kamaha, they go and come back. And Tatvena Shavanti, they fall away. Means they go to higher loka, Tetam Bhukta Sargolokam Shalam, Shine Punya Matya Lokam Shanti iti, they go around. Gata Agatam Kamaha Labante iti. Of course, that is better than the previous one, but this is Sakama Bhakti. It is Sakama Bhakti. The result of Sakama Bhakti is Loka Prapti. So this is talked, and Nishkama Bhakti also talked about. With all this and the shloka and Patram Pushpam. Whatever you offer out of devotion, Nishkama Bhakti, the real Bhakta, if he is a Bhakta, then that I accept. And whatever the person does, Et Karoshi Dashnasi, Et Jigoshi Dadasiyase, may you offer that unto me. How to develop Nishkama Bhakti? Also, Bhagavan gives a means. So you offer everything unto me. So fake it and make it, as Swamiji says. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you give, you just do it as the means for attaining me. So perform all, that is Karma Yoga. Then Shubha Palaihi, Evam Mokshase Karma Bandhanehi, Sannyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimuktaha, Mam Upeshyasi. In this manner, Evam, if you follow by offering all the actions unto me, therefore you will become free from the bondage of karma. Karma Bandhanaha Mokshase. Therefore, dedicate all your karma unto me. Do it as an yajna. Therefore, it means no raga dvesha. neutralizing ragadvesha. Neutralizing ragadvesha happens by committing yourself to me. Therefore, sannyasa yoga yuktatma, and he is a yogi, vimuktaha bhavati, mameva upeshyasi, gains me alone. And I am, we saw this, I am sarvabhuteshu samam, name dveshyaha na asti, yahapi na asti. The one who worshipped me, bhaktya, jnanena, one who knows me as mayite teshu cha agam. One who knows me, he will discover the non-difference between me and him. The up to 29th chapter, then 30th to 34th, the end of the chapter. But we saw that it is 30th to 34, last before the glorification of this bhakti, Nishkama bhakti, that is jnanam. What this can bring a transformation, this pursuit of moksha purushartha, that knowledge, the commitment, what can bring in a person, that is talked about. That we saw. Even a person, even if he has the most advantageous position, he also will get the result. He also will get moksha. So therefore, sudu charaha api, mam ananyabhak, if he is committed to me. Even the person is apiched suduracharaha, greatest papi. But if he has samyak yasitaha, mameva tashvachantim nigachati shipra dharmatma bhutva. Therefore, my bhakta na pranashyati, kadapi na pranashyati. Therefore, when papa yonagastayaha vishyaha shudraha mam yanti, then what to talk about brahmanaha, for having born in this anitya loka, anitya loka, where sukha is anitya. May you committed to me, may you become manmanaha, madbhaktaha, madbhaktaha, madhyaji, ma namasturu. Having prepared oneself and having me as a goal, therefore you will reach me alone. The chapter is concluded. Nishkama bhaktya ishvara praptihi jnanena. Nishkama bhakti means, as I told, it is jnanam. The bhakti. The jnani, of course, will be a bhakta. Bhakti and jnanam are inseparable because they are one. They are not different. We use the word bhakti, and bhakti, the word is used in the Gita also. Bhakti is then the bhakti is actually bhakti as a expression. It starts with Advaita, it ends with Advaita. It starts with the sense of separation, wanting to become one, fusion. Jivatma, Paramatma fusion. When they are separate, Jivatma has bhakti for Paramatma. And that separation, finally, out of bhakti, that the sadhana, it results in fusion. Jivatma, Paramatma fusion. That is Aikyam Jnanam. So as the means to moksha, it is presented. The bhakti, Nishkama bhakti, with this chapter is concluded. Next chapter, Dashamaha Adhyaha, that we will see after Navaratri. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Dhanyavadah.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद शरण जी।
Dhanyavadah.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಶರಣ್ಜಿ.